Hi everyone! So if you have been following me, you know I like to do a lot of baking with cake pops. And I contacted a company called My Little Cupcake, and they have these absolute adorable little molds to make cake pops out of. And they sent me one to do a review on for you guys. And they also sent me one to do a giveaway. They are the cutest little things. So let me show you what they look like. This is the cute little container box thing they sent it to me in. And this is the company. It's called My Little Cakepop or My Little Cupcake. And here are all the molds. You have the cone shape, and you can do so much with these. I'm actually planning on using this one in my review to show you what you can use it for. This one, I'm sure you already know what this one can be used for, but you'd be surprised what you can make up with it. This is their signature mold. It's the little cupcake, and it's so cute. Then they just have their circle one, and then they have the heart one. And you can do lots and lots and lots of different things with all of these. Okay, here's what you're going to need to make these cake pops. I am using the actual cake pop dough, and I will put a link in the description below on how to make this. You can also use the Oreo mixture, the no-bake cake pops. It's just the Oreos and the cream cheese. And you can use cookie dough, you can use Rice Krispie treats. It's so many things you can do with this. You will need your molds. You will need your lollipop sticks in any size that you want. You will need some chocolate that you can melt. You can use the wafers or just regular candy barks. And any decorating items of your choice. And some treat bags that you can melt. You can use the wafers or just regular candy barks. And any decorating items of your choice. And some treat bags. Okay, I have prepared a baking pan with some wax paper on it. You're also going to want some cooking spray. I'm actually using the cooking spray for baking. It has the flour in it because you want to spray the insides of your molds. And I'm using these 3 molds for the review. So all you're going to do is take your dough, press it into the mold, and clamp it shut. All the excess will come off the sides. Just save that. Okay. Get a really good squeeze. Clean off the edges. And open carefully. And there you have your first shape. So let's do this one. Okay. Uh-oh. That one did get quite rounded. And this is why I say spray it. Just carefully pulling it out. I'm just going to go around and just smooth out the sides. There's that one. Alright, now you'll do that for however many you want. Once you have all of them molded and laid out, pop them back in the fridge while you get your chocolates and all your decorating stuff prepared. You want these to be very cold when dipping. Don't put them in the freezer, just put them in the fridge. I'd say for about 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, once you have your chocolate melted, you will grab your mold, your cake pop. The cone ones I'm going to be using and making carrots because Easter is coming. So I'm just going to put a tad bit of chocolate and just push it right through the end. Just like that. Now you'll want to reform it if it loses its shape. After you dip them all, or excuse me, after you put them all on the stick, you're going to need to dip them into the chocolate. Give them a good couple taps. You will want to have your handy dandy cake pop stand ready. If you don't have one like this, then you can just make one using styrofoam. Alright, so get them all dipped. Once they are dried, you can put the topping on however you choose. I am using the decorating icing with the Wilton number 18 tip. I think it's a star tip. I think that's what they call it. And all I'm going to do, I don't want to block you, is just right on top. Boop. There you go. And here's the carrot shape that I did. For this, I'm sure you thought it was a snowman, which it was. This is their snowman cake pop mold. I am going to make a bunny rabbit out of it because of Easter coming. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to dip my candy stick into the chocolate and then push it up like so and let that dry. Once you have them all on the sticks, you are going to dip in your melted chocolate. Bring up, give it a little tap back and forth. Let that excess chocolate roll off. And then set on your cake pop board to dry. Okay, I am just going to make the bunny some ears, so I'm going to draw them out on wax paper. They don't need to be very big, but the bases kind of need to be kind of thick. Oh my gosh, there's a big crow on my back porch. Okay. Alrighty, once the outside has dried, I'm going to fill the inside in. And then while it's wet, I'm going to sprinkle pink candy. I'm sorry, pink sugars. So that is all filled in. And I'm going to do that for all of them. Alrighty, now that the chocolate is dry, I am going to have to make the face for the bunny. Let's see. I am going to start with just a nose on each one. Just a little button nose, and I'm doing that for each one. After they have their little nose, we're going to draw the mouth and their whiskers. Let me get this chocolate going. Okay. Hope you can see this. Okay, there's a little mouth. There you go. Now his face looks good. I am going to just use the white icing with the Wilton 18 tip and there you go. That'll be the bunny's tail. Alright guys, I have to do a little improvising because the icing is not strong enough to hold the ears on. So I'm taking a lighter and I am melting the ends of the ears. Be very careful because it is hot. And then I am sticking it on there and letting it dry. And for the feet, I'm going to use just a dab of icing on a pink M&M and stick it right on the front. There you go, you can see a little bit better. There you go. Alright, the last one we are going to do is their signature mold, which is the Little Cupcake. And because St. Patrick's Day is coming, I am going to dip the bottoms in chocolate, and you just take it, dip the bottoms in there, like so. Give it a little shake until it all dries up. Then you're going to stick it onto a popsicle stick. Do that with all of them until you're done. And once the bottom dries, you will just dip the top in whatever color that you want. That's the best thing about their signature mold, is that you can make this however you want. There you go. It's really hard to see. I'm just going to get it to focus. It's really hard to see in this light. But I'm just going to throw some green sprinkles on top of here. Alright, let's just put some green sprinkles on the top for St. Patty's Day. And you can even get those little sugar candies that you decorate on the top of cupcakes and stuff with. And you put one of those right on top. And I don't have one, so I might add a couple more sprinkles. There we go. Now this was done kind of in a hurry, so this one's not my favorite. But I will insert a couple pictures of their website. Alright, be sure to enter the giveaway, guys.